Hey everyone, welcome back to 321 Michigan, where we talk to small business owners and organizations in our area. I'm welcoming Daniel and Kaila Ball today from Blossom Bird Bubble Tea Shop. Thanks for joining us.
Hi. Hello. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, for sure. I know you guys are one of my favorite spots in town, so I was super
Thank you.
excited to have you guys on. So, kind of start out by telling us a little bit. I know you guys are newer to town, so it might be interesting to
Yeah.
kind of start with what brought you here, because you're really new when it comes to being a business, especially in the downtown area, but also new to town in general, coming from somewhere else. So if you want to share just a little bit of the backstory of kind of how Blossom Bird got started.
Yeah. So we're both from Lower Michigan. I'm from the Metro Detroit area. Kaila from the Ann Arbor area. Um, we moved up here in the end of 2020. We got married in the summer of 2020, and we wanted to move somewhere. Just kind of start new somewhere. We originally planned on moving over to like the Oregon area on the West Coast. Um, and I've been coming to the UP for like the past decade, just on trips. So it's always been one of my favorite places. And we went on our like one last trip to the UP before we were going to move to Oregon, and then we decided, you know what, it's a little closer. Let's just move to the UP. So that's how we
I like that logic.
Yeah. We had no intentions of like starting the business when we moved up here.
Yeah.
Opening up a bubble tea shop has always been like an idea in the back of my head. I was always kind of like, if I don't find anything else I want to like do as a career in my life, I'll just open up a bubble tea shop, just because it's something I've always liked.
Yeah.
And Kayla's kind of the one that pushed me to take it from an idea to actually like executing it and actually doing it. So
that's awesome.
That's how that all started. We just figured it, it was like the perfect place, perfect spot. Why not? Let's try it,
Yeah. And I think that obviously we have nothing like that up here. So it's really cool to see it. And it might not have been as easy for you guys. And I'm sure it wasn't easy necessarily, but it might have been a different reception if you had tried to do that in your hometown or even in Oregon, maybe.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Like, we're at like Ann Arbor area. There's probably like 10 bubble tea shops.
Yeah.
That's where we would go to get bubble tea.
Yeah. So. That's really cool. So I'm super thankful that you guys are here as well. So if you don't mind, share a little bit about kind of how things have been going. You've been established. I guess it's like almost 2 years now.
We're coming up on a year. Yeah.
A year? Okay.
August 27th will be 1 year. We opened August 27th. Yeah. So.
Awesome.
It's been going really well. We were not expecting it to go like this.
Better than expected. Like in the beginning, in our heads, like we thought, oh well, we won't be too busy. We'll run the cafe, the little bubble tea shop by ourselves, But after the first day, that became very apparent that was not going to happen. When we had like one store. So we're like, okay, I guess we gotta turn it into like a real business with actual employees and stuff now. Yeah. So it was all learning very fast on how to become business owners.
And I've been kind of watching from the sidelines, but I think it's really cool to see you guys kind of be so like fast on your feet, I guess, of like, okay, yep, we accept that this is where we're at now and we need to help some people. So like bear with us, guys. And it's kind of one of the things I love about, I guess bubble tea is not like specifically a nerd thing, but it does kind of fit with the culture.
It fits in,
yeah. And I feel like that culture also is really accepting and just like supportive. So it's nice to see that still exists here in Marquette, because we don't always see, the culture evident every single day. But I've loved to see that support come out for you guys.
That's something we really appreciate and we're passionate about. Like, having a space where people can nerd out, because our shop's decorated with like anime and video game stuff. It's glad to see, like, we just decorated it like with our interests, it's not like we're decorating it on purpose to like try to get that crowd in. It's just an extension of who we are. So it's really cool to see the reception to that.
I love that. you're just being yourselves, right? And that's
Yeah.
truly where like the magic happens, though, I think,
Yeah.
with, kind of building some of that relationship with establishing the customers, especially, coming from somewhere out of town and being new, and you know you don't have that I know this person
Right.
as
Yeah.
grabbing our customer base, and line out the door and sold out in hours. I think this is pretty
Yeah.
cool reception.
Where we couldn't keep up.
It was so great, though. And obviously you've rebounded since then, and you've hired staff, and
Yeah.
you guys have even expanded a little bit. I know you have the bubble waffles, which are super fun.
Yeah.
What else do you guys have going on this summer?
Like I've been like the bakery part has been harder in the summer just because we've been busier in the summer.
Mhm.
And we have the world's smallest kitchen.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to make like tapioca and also be making a cake at the same time. But it's been cool. I've been able to do some like wedding cakes and stuff this summer.
Oh,
and,
cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. I know
And
I got my
we-
birthday cake there, so
That was
I appreciate that.
okay, great.
Yes, it was so cute.
We've also kind of got a new angle where we're selling blind boxes and figurines and
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's a lot of the stuff that we've decorated our shop with, just like, not necessarily anime figures, but they're all from Japan or Korea or China,
Yeah.
designed by different artists and stuff like that. So we started selling those in the shop, and we've had a pretty good reception on that.
Yeah.
And once
I think
again,
that's
that's something
awesome.
that we're passionate about. Like, we would buy this stuff for ourselves, for the past 10 years or so, and
Yeah.
we just decided we'll bring that to Marquette too, because I don't think there's anywhere else selling the blind boxes and stuff like that. So
Not especially around like the Japanese culture or like Asian culture. You do get some of that, like, maybe like with GameStop, you can get some of the anime or video game
Right,
related things. But that's what I love so much about bubble tea, is that it's like the hidden gems that you normally have to go far away for. There's nothing more exciting than when we show up to get bubble tea and we happen to fall on a day where macaroons are available, and I get to, enjoy those with my kiddo, little Animal Crossing ones or whatever it might be, Kirby. And it's like it's just always little surprises with you guys. So I love that part about the shop.
Yeah, we try to put our own little twist and everything, and
Yeah.
just even like the signage in the shop, we'll just have like references to stuff. So it's like, I
Yeah.
don't know, I think it's fun if to be a customer, come in and find something, we just try to create a space that we would enjoy coming to. I mean, because we come to it every day. So
Yeah.
yeah.
No, that's perfect. That makes total sense. And you understand, again, the culture and your customers of, what really makes them feel good. It's, they want to come and get bubble tea because it's part of the experience too, but all those little hidden additional things that make the experience something special is really great. I love that. Awesome. What are you guys envisioning for future stuff coming up? Anything exciting?
We don't have
In the near future, I don't think we don't plan too far ahead, to be honest.
No,
Things
no.
kind of just happen when they happen.
Yeah.
So we don't have any concrete plans for like the near future. I mean, one day we would like to be able to like make the bakery portion like a bigger part of the business.
Yeah.
Like maybe getting a kitchen someday, like a big kitchen. That's really like one of the end goals is expanding the bakery portion.
Yeah. But you guys are still so like a year into business and
Yeah.
you're already doing wonderful things. Like, that's such a great thing to celebrate. And it's always good to kind of be open. And I think that especially with the way things are right now, it's good just to be a little bit more flexible and, just keep your eyes open for opportunities that might come along to make, your next fun, quirky thing that comes.
You never know what's next. Like,
no, that's the joy of it.
One week we had no intentions of doing this, and then next week we're looking at how to open up a bubble tea shop. So it's all.
It's great.
Do it as it comes to us, pretty much.
Cool. If you don't mind, do you want to share a little bit about kind of the cake process too? If anyone's looking to get a custom cake made, like, is there a certain amount of time they should contact you within to make the process easier?
just because of like the limited space I have to make cakes, like I am only able to do maybe like 2 a week.
Mm-hmm.
And I usually only do them like Wednesday to Sunday. But we have like a link on our website that people can fill out like cake forms and stuff like that. And
Cool.
I try to make them unique and do more something, I guess, that's aligned with my style. So.
Awesome.
But,
Yep, on blossombirdbubbletea.com, you'll see a link for the cake form. I'll take you to a Google form, and that once you submit it, it lets her know exactly what you want, and then she'll get in contact with you and go from there.
Perfect.
Usually, you try to ask people to like give you at least like what?
At
2
least
weeks
like 2 weeks
in
because
advance?
almost all the time I have a cake every week, so the chances of getting one like right that same week is probably not super high. So
good to know.
You can always reach out to us if
Yeah.
you need to.
Awesome. And then as far as like the shop goes, I know you guys are pretty active on social media. Any specific channels they can follow you for news and updates?
Yeah, we have Instagram and Facebook. Facebook, just search for Blossombird Bubble Tea. And Instagram, I believe it's at blossombird.bubbletea.
Awesome. Anything else you guys would like to share?
We're super appreciative.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
all,
we're
the support we've had.
yeah, we really appreciate everyone's support. We're coming up on our 1-year anniversary. We plan on doing something to celebrate that, so keep your eyes peeled.
Looking forward to that.
Been an awesome year so far.
Yes.
Yes. Very cool. Well, we're really happy to have you guys in town. I know I am as a nerd. I just feel like I belong when I walk in the shop. So thanks for creating that space.
That's our goal. That's what we want everyone to feel like. So,
awesome.
Yeah, we're glad that's working out for us.
I only see it growing and growing, especially as nerd culture continues to grow in Marquette. I think that will continue to happen, and as you guys grow as well. So I'm looking forward to it. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today. And again, if anyone wants to check out Bubble Tea, it is on 3rd Street in Marquette here. And you can find their hours and everything listed, and they are very active on social media. So keep an eye out for specials because they do come up with some really cool stuff. And you got to get there quick because they will sell out fast. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, everyone. We will see you next time on the 321 Michigan podcast. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.